Magandang gabi mga kababayan at welcome sa ang Pinoy Live. It's Tuesday at pag Tuesday po, EntrePinoy Night. And absent kami ng isang linggo last week but now we are so back and live for tonight. Our guest for tonight is medyo exciting yung kanilang kwento. Medyo malayo ang kanilang branch but I visited their place one time. So sabi ko, I need to invite them. So our theme for tonight is Foods, Arts, and Friends. Maganda po talaga ang kanilang resto. Very unique yung kanilang concept. So, hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Our guest for tonight, Miss Betty Cantiga and Mr. Eric Cadavillo. Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah. So mga kababayan, sila po ang owner ng Black Betty. Actually, nung gumagawa ako ng konting research kasi nakita ko, they started in Quezon City and they transferred to Quezon. So yun yung acting aalamin ngayon. So sino ba ang pwedeng magkwento kung paano nag-start si Black Betty?
Okay, so good evening everyone. Before I tell you the story about Black Betty, Eric's gonna give you a brief background as to the place where we started. Kasi that's where Black Betty started. So he's gonna tell you the story about Z Compound Food Park because that's where my first branch, our first Black Betty branch was.
Sige,
Good
please.
evening, Lisa.
Yeah, hi, good evening, Eric.
Mga kababayan. First of all, I would like to greet everyone and hopefully inspire those who are watching and listening tonight. The compound started back in 2013. It was just a barbecue zone then, and then my customers, they asked if they can put their stalls within the compound. So that's the start of the first food park. All in all, I mentored 17 food stalls during the stretch of the compound from 2013 to 2018.
Wow. It was like 5 years? Tama ba yung
Yes.
bilang? Wow. And 17. So basically, you started the food park.
He is the author of the food park concept.
Kasi there was a time naging sobrang boom yung food park, but I know that it started somewhere there. Nakikita ko yung sa area na yon.
Yes, near UP, Diliman. So yon, yung street ng Maginhawa. So where the secondary road, Malingap Street. So that's when Eric started the Z Compound Food Park. And then before I started Black Betty, I was actually in BPO for about 13 years.
Wow.
So in the past, I was trying some food concept, mga siomai cart and all. But I couldn't focus kasi I have a full-time job. And so when Eric and I met, that's when he started to inspire me. That made me left my full-time job. Kasi parang yung nakaka-excite, yung pakiramdam, magka-conceptualize ka. And if you're the person who really loves to cook and you're given the opportunity to be creative, ganon. So na-excite ako. I left my full-time job in BPO in one of the biggest search engine in the world. So I was a digital marketing strategist at that time. So then I left my full-time job and Eric helped me out because he's the one who has culinary background. Pero lagi niya sinasabi, siya may culinary background pero ako daw yung masipag mag-trial and error, magluto, mag-practice. So yun, that's when we started to do my own concept. I actually started as an East Asian food concept. May maliit lang ako na stall. I was offering nasi goreng, mga Thai food, ganon, pad Thai, all from scratch, from our own research. Kasi wala nga akong culinary background. It went well. And then, hindi ako marunong mag-pricing. So parang nag-enjoy ako, pero I wasn't really earning. So Eric coached me. And then, we tried a different food concept. So that's when we landed to Black Betty. Siya yung nagpangalan nun. Kasi my name is Betty talaga. That's my real name. And then he got it from 170s song, yung Black Betty ng Ram Jam. So sabi niya, parang may catch kasi mahilig siya magganyan. Na-invento niya yon pangalan ng Black Betty while driving. Sabi niya, Black Betty na lang, ganun lang siya. Tapos yun. So we started offering burgers and unlimited chicken. So in 2019, nag-boom talaga yung unlimited chicken. Z Compound Food Park is about 600 square meters with different food concepts in it. Almost natitake kami yung seats noon.
Wow.
And then, ganun siya ka-hit talaga. I was staying sa kitchen kasi ako talaga nagluluto noon with other kitchen staff. Pero the sauces, pati yung mga breading mix, all from scratch. So, I usually stay in the kitchen from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. daily. So, ganun kami ka-peak at that time. And then, nag-lockdown. Yon, nag-lockdown yung first ever Metro Manila lockdown. We were badly hit. Parang 2 days lang, di ba? 2 to 3 days sabi magla-lockdown. So yun, sarado yung buong food park.
Ayan. Yun yung question ko because Eric mentioned na you started with yung barbecue. Tapos meron kayong 17 na mini-mentor si Eric, no? Kasi there was a time na sobrang boom talaga yung food park, but some of the food parks na nakita ko, nag-close din bigla. Kaya nakakatuwa na sa inyo ay nag-umpisa lang nagkaroon ng concern ng lockdown na.
Yeah. But we're starting to go back in track, actually, surprisingly. So, yeah.
Some of the food parks are really not into it. The compound has the soul. We are concerned with the success of the tenants. So we're not only in it for the leasing part of the business. Most food parks failed because they were charging too much rent for a small entrepreneurial activity, and a lot of foodies tried it out, but they cannot survive on a high daily cost and overhead cost.
Maganda yung sinabi ni Eric, no, Betty, kasi parang sinasabi ni Eric na yung iba, masyado talagang mataas yung cost, kaya walang choice yung SMEs, yung mga small entreps kung hindi mag-close down.
Yes, and what's killing them is really the rent. Because of course, marketing doesn't work overnight. Magpapakilala ka, di ba? Although, it is really an advantage nowadays that we have social media. It is a very big help that it's for free. You can market for free. But then it's still going to take time for people to discover you, to get to know you, to taste your food, and to keep coming back and for them to market your food. So while you're coping, while you're on that stage, you really have to survive. And for you to survive, you have to have a manageable overhead cost. And that's why Eric designed it for small businesses. Like if you're a foodie who wanted to try out and you want people to know that you have a very good, let's say, adobo recipe that you want the world to know. So you want to go out of your house kitchen and do your small stall with you being employed as yourself. You're earning, and then you get to employ another person. So you're helping the community as well. At the same time, nakaka-survive ka. Kasi we're really into startup entrepreneurs. That's how Eric really designed it. Because he designed it for himself. So initially just to employ himself. So you cannot survive with a very high rental fee.
Nung meron kayong food park, paano yung hatian nyo ni Eric? So, kasi di ba sabi mo ikaw, una si Eric yung may skill, sabi mo sa cooking, no? Tapos later on, dahil nga ikaw experiment din, napunta ka na rin sa kitchen. So, paano yung inyong partnership when you still had the food park?
Actually, we still have the food park. It's running 8 years now. Pero instead of having small stalls, 17 small stalls, we now have about 10.
Wow!
Bigger spaces. So we provided them bigger spaces kasi nag-expand din talaga. So most of them would have themselves as the one managing the food stall. And then they will have like 2 to 3 staff.
Wow.
So ganun na nag-evolve yung operation. And reason as to why Z Compound also is surviving is we also open for collaboration. Like we are open for some UP artists to showcase their talents. We even do it for them for free. We provide them the platform to perform or to let's say exhibit their paintings, their arts, and that's for free. That's also one way of us generating our foot traffic. Kasi medyo stiff na talaga yung competition within the Maginhawa and Quezon City area. So we really have to think of creative ways on how we can get our foot traffic and for people to know that the compound is still running and it's really doing good as at the moment. So in terms of task delegation, nag-evolve na rin yung operation namin. So we smoothen the process in terms of hiring or getting some partners in. We filter them and we make sure that we have each stall would have very unique offerings so that each 10 stalls would have the right what do you call this part in terms of the foot traffic. So walang agawan ng customers and hindi talaga siya competition, but it is designed for people to enjoy in one place, having more food choices. For example, you're dining in as a family. So yung father gusto niya Thai food siya, yung mom gusto niya ramen. And, di ba, yung mga bagets, mag-burger and coffee. So, you can have that all in one place. You don't need to go to different restaurants, di ba? And you're enjoying it. Plus, we're outdoor. I think that's what's really good about Z Compound. We're al fresco dining ever since. So, ngayon, some restaurants would really take effort na mag-al fresco dining kami. Forever kami al fresco dining. So, I think that's the advantage. So, we delegate tasks. Si Eric, parang may supervisor siya, lagi taga-taste test to. Tapos siya taga-pangalan ng mga pagkain. Kasi magaling siya talaga mag-create ng concept. Yun, dun. Tapos sa marketing, digital marketing ako. Siya more on consultation, gano'n. The big boss.
So sabi mo kanina, no, yung sa mga partners nyo ngayon sa food park, di ba, iba-ibang stall, pinipili nyo ba na kailangan lahat well represented ng cuisines?
Yes, pinipili namin. For example, walang malapit. Right now, for example, we have Mediterranean food, yung Villa Istanbul. We make sure that no one offers as very similar. Kahit chicken shawarma lang, no, we wanna have Villa Istanbul to offer all lineup ng Mediterranean food. So that's what we do. We have taco, na specializing tacos lang, yung Tacos Tuesday. We have ramen naman, ramen noto. They have ramen and other Japanese side dishes. Well, we have another stall, Takehome. They only specialize in sushi and takoyaki. And then we have a stall, House of D. They specializes in gourmet breakfast and sweets, mga brunch and desserts. We have Coffee Shack. It's a cold brew, hot and cold or iced coffee. Then we have Thai food. So yung Thai food, wala siyang ibang kadikit. Siya lang yon, halos yung East Asian food cover niya yon. That is tuk-tuk grilled chicken. And then vegan, we have the first ever vegan pizza in the Philippines. Ang pangalan ng stall nila is Indulged Vegan Pizza. Then we have Casey's. So mga sizzling food, yan yung mga all-time Pinoy favorite na mga sisig and Pangasinan food. So what else am I missing?
There's an upcoming grill.
Yung borjog, so inasal. So as you can see, walang malalapit. Isa lang yung may dessert, isa lang yung may coffee, isa lang yung shawarma and kebab. So that's how we do it. Para lahat makaka-survive.
Oo nga. Kasi talagang mahirap niya. So sabi mo, punta tayo dun sa pandemic nung nag-umpisa, March. Paano ang nangyari sa inyong mga partners doon sa food park?
if you remember, no, at that time, grabe yung paranoia and fear.
Mm-mm.
Parang kahit sabi nila na pwede mag-take out, parang lahat ayaw magbukas.
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? Parang
Yes.
lahat lang tayo nasa bahay.
Oo.
Compare sa level ngayon, ha. So lahat tayo at that time nasa bahay.
Oo.
Ganun. So parang halos wala sa amin nag-ooperate except doon sa vegan pizza na consistent sila sa take-out talaga kasi nila ever since na-establish nila yung take-out customers nila and delivery.
Mm-mm.
So other than that, parang nag-try kami ng take-out pero hindi pa ganun. As in, hindi namin makuha kasi nga unlimited chicken kami and burger. And sa dining talaga kami 100% umaasa. And that's one realization then na sabi namin, we really have to evolve our operation and standardize yung delivery and take-out ordering process. Kasi nga, things like this can happen, di ba? Yung pandemic. And even if matapos yung COVID, everything is not gonna go back to normal 100%. So, yun. Us being entrepreneurs were really given this challenge to evolve and be creative. So, when the lockdown happened, wala. Nandun lang kami kasi doon yung house din namin. So, naghalaman lang kami doon, nagpipainting kami, kung ano-ano. Nag-iisip kami anong gagawin natin. So, ang tagal, 3 months. After that, experimental, di ba? Biglang take out lang muna, gano'n. Kung ilang percentage ng dining. And people are really afraid to go out and dine out. So, Eric released from Siain, Quezon, na nandito kami ngayon, Plaridel, Quezon. Dito talaga yung family niya. I'm from Antipolo.
Mm-mm.
So, before the pandemic, we really go here like once every 2 weeks to unwind. Magagas lang kami. Tapos, kasi sa beach kami nakatira. So,
Mm-mm.
swimming lang kami ganon for a night or two. Pero, Eric thought, ay, sa Siain na muna tayo. Kasi di ba yung fear talaga at the time of COVID. So, empake kami.
Mm.
Kasama yung aso namin. So, operational pa rin yung Z compound for some of the tenants at the time kasi we have people manning the place naman. So, we traveled here. Ang haba pa ng proseso nun, di ba? Yung nagpabalik probinsya,
Yes.
permit kami,
Oo.
pumila kami sa City Hall, madaling araw pa lang.
Mm-mm.
So, ganun ka tedious yung process at that time. So, we went here June of 2020, right?
June 15.
So, can you tell them the story in June?
In June, basically, we just wanted to be safe in a safer place. But then, my style in being an entrepreneur is like, like a bird, you have to jump and then learn how to fly on your way down. So you really need to have that conviction to try it out and not be afraid of failures. Because being afraid of failures, you will just be like in your room and dreaming about owning a restaurant, but never really trying it out. And we just kept busy, try to improve the surroundings, clean up, paint the stalls, because there was already an existing structure there, so we just painted it and did some wall art.
To have the passers-by notice that you're doing something or something's coming up soon.
Mm.
Well, I lost my.
No. We can,
I didn't.
yeah, we can actually hear you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please,
okay.
yeah, please go on.
And also, the best tip that I can give to foodies is to really concentrate on a specialty, not
Not concentrate on like a menu with 50 items. Actually, it is better if you concentrate on a 4 or 5 specialty that can be really sellable, and you can, you can really make a mark on that. Like for example, I was in barbecue for like 20 years already, so I just focused on that. During the early part, I wasn't having really much success, but then I just stuck to it and did that year in and year out until I really made it just 8 years ago. So it's the life of entrepreneurship.
Oo.
And there's always this book that I read that really helped me out when I was struggling. It's The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And it said that if you want something bad enough, the universe will conspire to give it to you. And I always tell that to when I'm mentoring someone and I'm telling that to this is a startup foodie, and it really helped them.
Wow, that's actually a very good reminder. Maganda yung sinabi mo, Eric, to. Talagang magko-conspire yung universe. Totoo yun. And thank you, I guess that's actually a very good reminder to everyone na nanunood at panunood, no? Thank you. Balik na tayo doon. Question ko lang, because you mentioned na yung lugar dyan sa Quezon, ready na, tapos
Yes,
you
kasi
painted
it was
it.
an
Oo.
80s gasoline station owned by his uncle. So at that time, wala kami magawa dito.
Mm-mm.
Swimming lang kami, tapos nagtatatanim kami kasi we're trying to figure out what to do.
Mm-mm.
But Eric, wala siyang sayang na time sa kanya eh. So gagawin niya, early in the morning, gigisingin niya kami ng anak namin. Tapos magpipaint siya doon sa gasoline station. Magtataba siya ng damo, tapos nagkakat siya ng mga halaman, nagtatarim siya as if mag-open na kami next week. Ganun yung attitude niya. Tapos nag-paint na kami ng mga walls. Ito, paint natin to, ganyan. Nag-art na kami doon. Tapos yung mga upuan, ni-repair namin, ganyan. And we also got things from the food park. So binabiyahe namin, mga upuan at lamesa, ganyan. He started the place with the pares. Kasi di ba, tabing highway kasi kami, Maharlika Highway.
Yes.
So sabi niya, let's start something here. Kasi sobrang tahimik dito.
Yes.
This is a small town, a very beautiful coastal area. Na ang tahimik, wala activity. So sabi namin, we have to do something for this place. We have to start the fire. And of course, may mga natutulog dyan ng mga puso na entrepreneur. Pero mahina yung loob nila. Kasi nga, pandemic, sino ba naman magsa-start ng negosyo? Pandemic, di ba? Sino mag-o-open? So, walang bibili, gano'n. So, we really have to start, sabi ni Eric. So, he started the Pares.
And then after a few months, there were so many palace shops that I had to.
There were so many competition,
Seven Pares and Mami.
So it's like the pandesal mentality, you know. But it's good because somehow we inspired people to get out of the house and put a small table outside the highway, and they can start a small business. So we did our purpose. And right now we're in the process of turning Black Betty here into a food park because the place is pretty big. It's around 1,000 square meters. It's an old gas station, and we see potential in it because we have two towns that are on our left and on our right, Atimonan and Dumata. And it's a small town. We have always a problem getting a parking slot there. So if we offer enough food concept here in Plaridel, I think foodies from these two towns will drive 15 minutes, 20 minutes to try out the new food park or whatever stalls that we may be conceptualizing in the near future.
Actually, tama kayo, no? Kasi di ba sa Gumaka, hirap mag-park and wala rin masyadong okay na place. And then sa Atimonan, medyo mas sleepy ng konti. Ang napansin ko naman sa area nyo, sa Plaridel, kasi I guess yung place is tapat talaga ng beach. I actually saw it kasi nag-park ako. Kasi curious talaga ako kung ano ang itsura ng resto nyo. But I was in a hurry, so hindi ako bumaba. And I said, you have a very good location. Siguro, hindi pa lang masyadong aware yung mga tao.
Mm-mm.
Oo. So kung ang iniisip nyo, sabi mo nga Eric, is a food park, do you intend to invite just the locals to probably set up their own, or even yung iba na talagang gustong magnegosyo na pumunta?
Yes, actually, we've been thinking of expanding the food park concept into different localities just to offer livelihood to foodies. We're looking at a place in Lokban also. It has a vibrant weekend tourist crowd. So I think given the chance to lease out a piece of property in the middle of a rice field, I think it's gonna click the park too. So we would like to be in small localities wherein there will be like a gathering place for locals and weekend tourists. I think that's the path that the food park concept will be going in the near future.
Okay. So that's actually a very good one kasi maraming matutulungan kayo, lalo na dun sa mga local. So punta tayo ngayon sa Black Betty dyan sa Plaridel, no? Kasi ibang-iba yung concept nyo. Nung nakita ko yan sa Instagram, ang unang tanong ko, I have to be na una pandemic, yung sinasabi mga Betty, pandemic ngayon. Pero sabi ko, ang ganda ng konsepto kasi ang highlight nyo doon ay you're actually inviting bikers.
Yes.
Na supposedly. So,
Kasi,
concept.
di ba, nag-boom talaga yung biking ngayon. I think it's because people would want to get more fit, di ba? And we want to go outdoor. We want to get out, discover new places na safe, di ba? So you cannot do public transportation. So most of the people, hanggat kaya i-bike, iba-bike nila. And nag-boom talaga kung south dahil sa mga bikers. And so, ang laki ng place namin, it's al fresco, nature. Wala na kami halos gagawin actually. We just have to enhance the natural beauty of the place. An old gasoline station na may coconut tree.
Yeah.
So, may tumubudo na coconut tree sa harap ng stall namin. So, para siyang nasa halos gitna ng gasoline station na may coconut tree. So, hindi yun pinaalis ni Eric. Sabi, okay pa rin naman May landscape doon, it was natural. Hindi namin yun pinanicure. Parang nagka-Bermuda grass na lang doon. Tapos, may mga tanim-tanim na ang ginawa lang namin yung mga old tires. Ginawa lang namin ng mga what do you call this? Parang mga pot, mga halamanan, ganon. Yun, more on, nagre-reuse kami and nag-upcycle kami. Pati yung mga ginamit namin doon, yung kawayan, galing lang doon sa likod ng gasoline station. Mga old na yero, ganon. So that's how we conceptualize it. Reason as to why we brought the burger and unlimited chicken. Kasi if you look around, walang ganong food, at least in the locality of Siain, Quezon, in Plaridel. So aside from fast food, we wanna offer them. We're really confident. Sabi ko, matikman lang nila yung burger. Matikman nila yung Black Betty burger, I'm sure. Hindi na magdadrive pa sa fast food. Kasi we're really confident. The burger patties, we make it from scratch. So meron kami sariling gilingan namin ng meat. Kami lahat.
And the coffee.
And even the chicken sauces. Tapos right now, beside the Black Betty stall, meron na kaming coffee shop, yung Coffee Shack.
So bago yan doon sa area nyo?
Yes, magkatabi siya. Yung mahaba, di ba usually sa mga gasoline station, merong structure for convenience store.
Oo.
Yun, ginamit lang namin structure na hinati namin. Tapos yung kabila, cold brew iced coffee na we source our coffee beans locally from Sagada, from Benguet, and Davao Robusta. So, kami nagko-cold brew nun at least 24 hours. Tapos, yun. So, we really want to offer something great to this small town na it doesn't need to be expensive. You can go out. Iba kasi yung spending habit ng mga tao dito. So you wanna give them something affordable and quality with a good dining experience. So kaya ina-artsy namin yung place. And it's effortlessly beautiful naman na talaga. So that's why people are loving the vibe. So as of the moment, with Black Betty, we offer unlimited chicken. For 199, you have unlimited chicken, unlimited rice, and unlimited fries. So,
And then the burger, yun ang nakikita ko sa
yung
Instagram mo.
burger,
Oo.
for so 69 pesos, you have almost a quarter pounder burger na ang laki. And we
Oo.
source the burger buns then locally. So meron kaming baker dito na kinukuhanan. May bake shop kami na kinukuhanan. So we, as much as possible, we try to source it locally. And now, Eric's starting to plant our own lettuce. Kasi nagmamahal yung lettuce, parang paiba-iba yung presyo. Tapos sabi namin, mas maganda fresh. O, edi yun, nagtatanim na siya ng
Parang
lettuce.
alam ko na susunod na yung offer nyo Tanong ko lang, Betty at Eric, kamusta ang reception ng Plaridel with that food? Kasi sabi nyo nga, di ba? Medyo iba ang
Spending habits.
personality at saka spending habits ng mga tao dyan. Kumusta nung unang bukas nyo?
Surprisingly, grabe, pagod. Parang nasa Quezon City ba tayo? Kasi, hindi kami nag-boost sa Facebook. I really want to grow our page organically. So sabi ko, hindi tayo mag-boost. So yun, mga tagging lang, post kami. Tapos na-discover kami ng mga tao from Gumakain at Timonan. They would even call, reserving a seat. Kailan nila kailangan pa mag-reserve ng seats kasi nakikita nila yung mga post daw, ang daming tao, gano'n. Tapos, one time, I think, parang nag-announce kami, parang 45 minutes wait time kami at that time. Payag sila. So, parang, nakakatuwa yung reception ng tao. And really, sabi ni Eric, they wanna spend. You just really have to give them good reason to spend their money for quality food and yung affordable for their family. Kasi hindi naman lahat dito working class. Iba may mga small businesses, may small piggery, di ba? May nag-dealer ng fish kasi coastal area kami. So, yun yung nakikita ni Eric. We just really have to give them reason to go out. And maiba yung nila, yung parang lifestyle nila na you don't need special occasion to go out, di ba? Hindi laging big deal parang fast food or dine out. So, gano'n. We make it affordable for them.
At saka sa tingin ko, ang isa niyo pang nagiging market are those travelers na bumabiyahe, na nakakakita ng lugar niyo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right now, we're improving the place. We're putting in some more nipa shade, extending the concrete structure with nipa hut-like extensions. And hopefully, within the next couple of months, it will be more light in the evening. There will be some music and perhaps live performance, acoustic player, where they can unwind after work on weekends. So this is what we're envisioning in the next couple of months.
Well, that's actually a very good very good advance information. Ang tanong ko lang ngayon kasi 'di ba from Manila, sabi niyo kanina dalawa na mas gusto niyo sa probinsya kasi of course safety, healthy and everything. Doon sa mga gustong bumiyahe din papunta sa probinsya na negosyante na affected ng would you encourage them to go home to their provinces and probably set up their own food business?
Definitely. Because in the province there are lesser competition. So if you're doing something really well, you can stand out right away. Unlike in Quezon City, you have to really, kailangan mo talaga maging bongga yung launching mo, tapos set up mo. You need really big funds to roll out your ideas. Unlike here in the province, you can do it more slowly, focus on the quality of your products and a simpler setup.
Totoo naman. Simple pero mahangin kasi sa inyo. Masarap yung yung actually ang nakakaalis is the ambience. Lalo na kapag taga Manila, gusto mo lang mag-relax sa nature. Oo.
Parang gusto mo lang tumulala ka lang.
Exactly. Tapos makikita mo yung mga arts. Napansin ko sa Instagram nyo, tapos yung mga pinadala mo, Betty, kayo lang talaga ang nagpipintura.
Yes, kami talaga. So, yun.
We learned it along the way during the pandemic.
Sabi namin, mahal mag-hire ng mural artist.
Oo.
So, and that's one thing that entrepreneurs should learn. Talaga gigisingin mo yung pagka-artist mo. Kung di ka artist, magiging artist ka. Kasi you really wanna save up eh. 'Di ba? Gusto mo i-dress up yung place mo. So, hanap. Ang daming source ngayon. Everything is all over the internet. You have Pinterest, you have YouTube, Google, Facebook. You get inspirations from other successful entrepreneurs. It's not bad at all. I really suggest if you're someone starting in digital marketing, syempre hindi ka rin mag-hire ng social media manager mo, mahal
Oo.
din. So, I really have to learn. Although I already have a background na kikinig ako, nanonood ako ng mga vlogs, ng mga tutorials, webinars, you really have to learn it. Mafo-force mo talaga yung sarili mo to learn. Like kami doon nang gagaling dahil gusto namin magtipid. Natututo kami. And then along the way, you're starting to love it. Kasi you're not working for other people, you're doing it for yourself. All your effort, yung pagod, yung puyat, mamamalengke ka, mga 10 kilong sibuyas, ganon. Tapos meron kang 120 kilos na manok, 200 kilos na manok. Lahat yung pagod sulit. Kasi you're doing it for yourself.
Mm-mm. Tama yung sinabi mo, Betty, talagang you're doing it for yourself, lahat ng pagod. Though syempre, sinasabi nila pag negosyo, walang holiday, 24/7 minsan yung iba, no?
Mamumuhunan ka talaga sa time. Kasi you cannot expect it to succeed na puro staff mo yung gagawa. You have to be there. You're the main man talaga. And with our experience, staff really come and go.
Totoo.
They come and go. So kami ni Eric, nangyari sa amin, siya yung tao dun sa barbecue, ako dun sa isang stall. We only have one server. Survive. Kami naghuhugas ng pinggan, lahat kaldero, kawali.
Wow.
Namalengke pa kami noon, nag-marinate pa kami. And that happens sa lahat ng entrepreneurs and that shouldn't shake you. Tuloy ka, di ba? Ikaw yan, ikaw yung author niyan. So kahit umalis yung mga staff mo, mawalan ka ng tao, ikaw yung author niyan, you started it, you designed it, kaya mo yan.
Totoo yun. Lahat ng sinabi mo, agree ako doon talaga. Kasi ikaw lang, tayong mga negosyante, tayo din talaga ang harvest ng mga pinagpaguran natin. Was there a time na, kasi mahirap kapag mag-partner sa negosyo, no? Minsan may mga hindi maiwasan na nagkakaroon ng disagreements or talagang discussions. Was there a time na nagkaroon ng hindi naman major discussion on a certain decision? At paano nyo to nare-resolve?
Actually, with us, very rare yung ganon. Kasi we always set each other's expectations. From the start, we know kung ano yung role ng isa't isa. And I'm 20 years younger than Eric. Pero he really respects me in terms of decision making, kahit mas bata ako sa kanya. Dun sa mga field na alam niya na, expertise mo yan, ikaw na yan, oohan mo na yan. Ganun siya. So, pag ako na parang okay, sabi niya, oohan ko na daw to eh. So, tapos naman, syempre may mga other field na part naman ng business decision na talagang siya lang yung makaka-resolve. So, dun na siya. Nag-delegate talaga kami ng tasks. So, to avoid yung overlapping. So, whenever, for example, sa food park, whenever someone inquires, i-refer niya sa akin, si Betty bahala dyan. Yun, ganon. Tapos, professional kami. Parang sa yung corporate world. So, lagi sa akin kasi laging documented. Sana ako, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. So, I wanna have it documented. So, ganun kaming dalawa. So, laging documented.
I love it. Totoo yun. Pag walang document, walang nangyari, it didn't really happen. So, ang tip mo, Betty, is pag sa mga partnerships na negosyo, kailangan fully define yung roles ng bawat isa.
That's right. So, along the way, you wouldn't feel na bypass ka or hindi na take yung ideas mo. And the good thing about us, Kasi we really love driving. Minsan kahit wala kaming budget, magagas lang kami. Kahit saan yan. Nakarating nga kami sa Bicol. Tapos, si Eric sobrang creative niya. Lagi naka-ready yung notepad ko. Kasi lagi kami nag-brainstorming. Pag nag-usap kami dalawa, kala mo bukas mag-o-open na uli kami ng isa pang stall. Isa pang concept. Parang lagi kami nag-brainstorming. So, ganon. Tapos, while driving yun nakakabuo siya ng pangalan ng stall namin, ng menu.
Galing
While driving, so sulat ako, notes ako, ganyan. Ay, eto, gagawin natin ganito. Ano nga tayo, art exhibit, magaganito tayo. So, yun. So, open communication. Like kami may brainstorming session na there's no wrong idea. Basta bato lang kami na bato ng idea. Parang we don't shoo away each other's idea pagka nagbe-brainstorming. And then when we sit down, that's when we cross out. Parang OA naman to, kailangan natin ito gawin. Parang bigla namin ma-realize. So that's what we do. Laging welcome yung idea ng bawat isa.
Maganda yung sinabi mo, importante yun, Betty, na talagang matandaan ng iba, no? Welcome lahat ng ideas, tapos pag umupo na kayo, saka kayo mag-cross out.
Eventually, marirealize yun naman, gusto natin blue na upuan. Oo nga, no, hindi na mabagay Up to the littlest details, dadating kayo sa ganon.
So maganda talagang pinag-uusapan kung ano man yung ideas, tapos detailed din yung, of course, very specific doon sa mga functions na dapat ito yung sa isa, ito rin yung sa isa, para hindi magka-problema.
Yes.
Oo. Ano ang advice nyo? Last na lang, no? Medyo nasobrahan tayo. Ano advice nyo doon sa mga entrepreneurs na mahirap kasi ang buhay ngayon dahil pandemic? Pero bilib na bilib ako sa inyo na nag-set up kayo ng panibagong branch dyan sa isang sleepy town. Oo. Anong advice sa gustong mga magnegosyo or mag-set up ng sarili ng restaurant at this time?
For me, the advice that I can give is to start small and to do what you love so that you will love what you do.
True. Oo. Thank you, Eric. Ikaw, Betty?
Ako, I would go to the details na natutunan ko. Kasi when you're starting, you really have to know the source. Doon ka create ng concept, doon sa may abundant na source. So, you don't create a concept kung sa ganitong bayan. Mahirap mag-source out ng mga ibang klase ng meat. Diba? So, you really have to know the source kasi doon ka magsa-start makapag-offer ng magandang pricing. Kasi if you're not earning, hindi mo naman yun mapapanindigan. So, you have to be resourceful. Marami na ngayong ways on how you can get your suppliers. Ang dami sa Facebook market. So, to all entrepreneurs out there, talikutin niyo yung Facebook niyo. Madami kayong nadidiscover. There are also a lot of helpful groups that you can join. Kuha ka ng ideas doon. They're really open. Picturean mo yung burger mo. Hingi kang feedback. Okay po ba yung presentation ko? Minsan, dati yun yung, yun yung medyo struggle ko, yung plating. Kasi nagluluto ako sa bahay lang. Syempre, pag nilagay mo yan sa mangkok, okay na yung ulam na yan, di ba? Pero it doesn't work that way pag nasa restaurant ka. And sometimes, you really have to learn it paano mag-picture ng burger na mukhang masarap sa picture pa lang, di ba? So, exhaust all resources. Andyan lahat yan libre. So, we have our phones, we have our internet. Make use of it. Make your time, productive. Gamitin natin lahat ng mga resources, yung mga free na groups. There are a lot of good people out there who would be willing to give their ideas and recommendations. So, yun. Labas tayo sa comfort zone natin. Reach out.
Maganda yung sinabi mo, no? Gamitan talaga ang Facebook. Maraming makukuha dyan na po pwedeng tumulong. So, Betty, Eric, thank you so much. Please invite everyone, of course, to check your place as well as your social media sites.
Thank you, Jason, for inviting us over to your show. And do drop by the compound at 33A Malingap Street. That's in Teachers Village, Quezon City. It's an complex of mining. We have plenty of spaces for social distancing, and we have live performance there. And also here at Plaridel, Quezon. We are at kilometer 183, right in front of Pangarabi, Barangay Tanawan, Plaridel, Quezon.
Thank you, Betty. Ikaw, yung mga inyong mga sites, yung Instagram.
Yes, we would like to invite everyone to visit our page so you get to know more of Black Betty. So, bago ka pa pumunta, kala mo nakita na tayo. So, visit our Facebook page, Black Betty Only Chicken. So, and then we also have Coffee Shack, Koppii, Coffee Shack, SHACK, Coffee Shack, Siain. Kasi we have two branches. We have one in Quezon City and we have one here in Plaridel, Quezon. So one is Coffee Shack and then Coffee Shack Siain. And of course, Z Compound Facebook page. There you will see the other food options that we have inside Z Compound Food Park. And who knows, maybe some of the entrepreneurs watching us tonight would be our future partners. You're all welcome. Let's see what
Yes.
we can work together.
Thank you,
Giselle.
thank you, Betty and Eric. Marami kaming naging guest before in Entrepreneurs of Food, so baka maging interested sila kasi chine-check pa din naman nila sa Ang Pinoy. And we will also write a short article about this interview, so maybe we can include those sites that you have mentioned as well as yung mga nakuha natin tonight. So, thank you again, Betty. Hindi nyo mamimiss out mga kababayan yung place nila, even the Instagram kasi I follow them. So talagang nung minsan bumiyahe ako, I made sure na makita ko yung lugar nila. Kasi ganun po ako ka-curious sa lugar nila. So thank you again, Eric and Betty.
Thank you, Giselle
Thank you.
and Ang Pinoy team. More
Thank
power.
you. Thank you.
More power.
Thank you. So mga kababayan, please don't forget to visit our portal. It's www.angpinoy.net. As mentioned, we will prepare a short article about this interview and we will also include the sites that Betty has mentioned. And this episode will also be uploaded at our YouTube channel and we will see you again on our next Ang Pinoy Live, hopefully on Thursday or on Saturday for Kamusta Ka Kabayan. So this is Chaisel. Good night and thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.